Namaste, I'm Coach Tejasvi. Welcome to day 7. A pause point, a breath, a moment to let the week settle. Over the last 6 days, we have explored some big ideas together. We looked at why success doesn't always bring peace. We discovered that we are more than our thoughts. We explored Swadharma and the authenticity of our being. We challenged the beliefs that keep us trapped in striving. We learned how the body and breath influence the mind. And we explored emotional mastery through the wisdom of Bhagavad Gita and modern psychology. Today we don't add anything new. Today we simply pause. Because growth doesn't happen only when we learn. It also happens when we allow what we have learned to sink in. One of the challenges of modern life is that we are constantly consuming so much from outside. But transformation doesn't come from collecting and consuming. It comes from living what we have learned. The sages call this sadhana, a steady return, not a dramatic change, not a complete reinvention, just returning again and again to what matters. Because eventually, what we return to begins to shape who we become. As you reflect on week 1, I invite you to consider just these 3 questions. These are not again the questions to be answered immediately. These are the questions to sit with, reflect upon, introspect. The first question is, what am I no longer willing to chase? Perhaps it's constant approval. It's the belief that the next achievement will finally make everything okay. Perhaps it's a version of success that no longer feels aligned for you. Think about it. The second question is, what am I beginning to understand about myself? Maybe you have noticed a recurring belief or a pattern, a strength of yours. Could be a fear, a longing, something that is asking to be seen more clearly. And the third question is, what do I want to carry forward? Just one thing, one insight, one practice. Could be a one shift in perspective. Something small enough to remember and meaningful enough to live. I'm going to share a simple practice for the week. This week, I invite you to create 3 small pauses in your day. One in the morning, one sometimes during the day, could be around the midday, and one before sleep. I'm not sharing anything complicated, very simple. Just pause, take a breath, and ask yourself, am I present to my life right now? That's it. No performance, no pressure, no perfect routine, just a gentle return. Mindfulness is not something we do only on a meditation cushion. Mindfulness is remembering to come back to ourselves several times throughout the day. Sometimes we think growth happens through effort. And yes, surely, many a times it does. But some form of growth happens through stillness. It's like the muddy water becoming clear when it is left undisturbed. You do not need to master everything we explored this week. You do not need to remember every concept, or you do not need to have all the answers. Simply allow the insights to settle, sink in. Trust that what truly matters will stay with you, and trust that clarity emerges not when we force it, but when we create space for it. As we close week 1, I want to leave you with this reminder. Peace is not found in the next achievement. Purpose is not found in someone else's path. Emotional freedom is not found in controlling everything. The journey from achievement to alignment begins with awareness, and awareness deepens each time we pause and return. So, this week, keep it simple. Take a breath, create a little space, and remember, I see clearly and I live accordingly. Tomorrow, we begin week 2, purpose. We will explore what prevents us from living our Swadharma and how to move closer to a life of deeper alignment. Until then, stay curious, stay aware, and let the wisdom settle in. I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you. Namaste.